Valentine, Spankie here. How are you guys? I wanted to do an eyeliner tutorial video, a behemoth, mammoth video for you guys. I have 28 eyeliner looks for you. I wanted to focus on ones that were simple and easy to pull off. So without further ado, let's get to painting. Starting with the basic, I found it's easiest to create little dash lines along my lash line and then connect those dash lines in swift, short strokes. That's the easiest way to get a nice close line to my eye. And the basic will give you the most minimal look, but still enhance the eye. You can see the comparison there. Taking the basic and extending the line with about a 20-degree upward tilt from the original line, I'm creating a slight wing. When you open your eye, the wing is going to be a little bit more dramatic. The cat eye is my go-to. Taking the wing, I am just adding thin layers gradually building on top of each other to create my desired thickness. I found this easier than trying to trace out the triangle and filling it in. Building on the original basic line, I'm going to fill the outer 1/3 corner of my lower lid, and that creates a nice widening effect. Simple and classic. To frame the eye, simply take the remainder of your lower lid and line it completely to the inner corner, and you have a classic all-around framed eyeliner look. To add some drama, try lining your lower waterline. I usually like to use a pencil for this. Now, because I'm using black, it is going to make the eye look a little bit smaller, so you can experiment with different colors if you want to brighten it. If you take your brush and draw about a 45-degree angle line, think of it as your lower lid line extending all the way upward, and then make it a gradual slope. You're creating what I like to call an Arabian wing. And if you add again more layers to the top of this wing, it's going to smooth out the line and make the slope much more gradual, and this is more of a classic Arabian look. The smoky top is a quick and mysterious look. I'm using a pencil for this, and I'm just lining a basic line on my top lid, and then I'm using the smudger that's on the other end of the pencil, or you can use a brush or a sponge tool and just smudge out and blur out that top line, and you have a beautiful smoky lid on the top. You can forego even using eyeshadow with this look. And for a full smoky eye, go ahead and line the bottom lid completely and then smudge that out from both inner and outer corner, and you can wing it out to create a slight cat eye as well. Again, a beautiful look without needing any eyeshadow. I like to call this the drop top. I'm forming just a basic line on the top, and then I'm extending the inner corner downward at about a 45 downward degree angle from the top lid. Think about a line that's connecting to the end of your eyebrow. It's a very unexpected statement. For the Egyptian, we're just going to build on that drop top by lining our lower lid completely and winging it out into a slight cat eye look. And then I'm going to fill in the slope of that inner corner a little bit more, and we have a very exotic Egyptian look. I am in love with this eyeliner look. I'm drawing a steep line as if my lower waterline extended to my eyebrow, and then I am tracing my upper lid completely. And then you can thicken up the line to make it as bold as you want to, and then just simply fill in all of the extra space. This is a statement look, not for the faint of heart, but beautiful. For a bold look, I'm drawing a long 45-degree angle line, and I am tracing again my upper eyelid and filling that in completely. This is very much like the Cleopatra look, except you don't have the lower portion lined out. For open wings, I like to stamp my brush onto my eye to create the line and the shape. And then I'm going to trace out the bottom half of my eyelid and then fill it in to make a little bit more of a gradual curve there. Slight brushing strokes is great. And you have open wings. I love this look. It's dramatic but not over the top. For something a little more artsy, I'm stamping out a line that mimics the bottom curve of the inner corner of my upper lid to create a drop. This is called a drop eye, but I have combined it with the open wing. How about a flick, or what I like to call a ducktail? So again, with my 45-degree angles, I'm just creating a short flick going inward to create a shorter line. This is shorter than a wing or a cat eye and gives your eye a natural lift. And some double ducks. I am stamping out a line that is parallel to the upper flick that I created to create two flicks. Double ducks, double ducks. Anyone? Yeah, I think this look is really fun. Oh, the dreaded tight line. This is where you are lining your upper and lower waterline. I found it helps a lot to take the end of a brush to press on my eyelid to expose my waterline more easily, and then I am just lining it with a pencil liner and leaving it just like that. This is a more subtle look, but it adds a nice punch and drama to your eyes. You can see in the comparison. For the standard drop eye, you can start out with whatever kind of line you want on the top, and then mimicking the downward slope of my upper lid, I stamped out a line that extends beyond my lower lash line about 2/3 of the way in to create this look. Let's throw in some color. The highlighter. This is the easiest thing to do. Just line your bottom waterline with a pop of color to give your eye a nice vibrancy and simplistic look. You can also do the lined highlighter by adding any type of wing or cat eye or any type of line that you want on the top. This is a bit more of a bold color blocked look. If you want to get really crazy, how about a double pop? I'm taking a liquid liner of a slightly different color to the waterline and just lining my lower lid. The color block is a great choice for springtime. I am again tracing out a 45-degree angle, and then I am tracing out the top line. It's kind of following the shape of my eyelid about halfway up, and then I'm filling it in with this eyeliner stick that I have, and it gives you a nice bold pop of color. You really don't even need any more makeup other than this. I call this the watercolor because I'm just branching off the color block by filling in my waterline with the same color to round out the look. And of course, you could do the all around by lining the lower part of your lid in addition to the waterline to give you all around color. This is a really vibrant statement look for those of you who like something really dramatic. The color cat, one of my favorites. Trace out any type of line that you like. I'm doing a cat eye, and then I'm lining the top of it with a bright liquid liner that gives it a nice contrast and high drama, adds some exoticness to the feel, but it's really quick and easy to do and really dresses things up. And finally, for an exotic Arabian, instead of lining your lower lid with the black color, try doing it with another vibrant pop of color. I traced it around the edges of my cat eye, and I have a beautiful contrasting exotic look, top and bottom color. Believe it or not, we are done. That was so many different looks, but I hope you enjoyed going through all of these styles. Give them a try. Make sure you tag me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter with your creations, because I would love to see how you adapt these looks to your own taste. For this week's giveaway question, leave me a comment telling me what was your favorite eyeliner look from this video. I can't wait to hear it. I am posting new videos every single Thursday. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's a powerful way to support this channel and let me keep making these videos for you guys. I love you so much. I will see you next week. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.